So we have a bit of an impulse purchase here. Don't really know who this girl is, but she looks pretty cool. And the stuff from Blokees seem to be getting better and better. So let's check her out. Oh, and she has a sister, so do keep your eyes out for her as well. Blokees Fantastic's Da Qiao from Honor of Kings. Should be a MOBA game, right? That's the top of the box. There's the bottom, the left, and the right. So let's get her opened up. Not a very good cut. That's what we got inside. Got a nice backdrop. This is what she looks like, so there's just one tray. And of course you'll notice she is pre-built. There's some hand parts and stuff. That's like the stand arm, etc. And these are the instructions. That's the first page. How to build the stand and wings and stuff. And at the back is how to swap her parts. So she actually kind of has two trays. Let's open her up. There you go, there's the figure and her staff and stuff. And of course this is the stand base and her wings, I guess. This is what the figure looks like. Straighten her up a little bit. She actually really reminds me of Revoltech Herta. And she seems quite large as well, actually. It's got some fluff on her. Totally missed this part when I was looking through my camera. Does that come out? That's... oh, that's annoying. Okay. Gotta be careful getting this part out. Otherwise they'll get stuck there. Okay, there we go. That's what she looks like. Back. Close-ups. I think she looks pretty good. Sculpting and everything. Colors, details. Although I'm just looking through the phone screen. I think it looks quite nice. She does really look like Revoltech Herta though, so they're pretty much the same size, I think. Yeah, they're like the same size, they have very similar knees. Wonder if it's inspired. Actually, even how the back hair is done is very similar. So that's pretty interesting. Completely missed in the box, there is this collector's card as well. For articulation, Da Qiao's head turns like this. So she's got some good range despite the big back hair. She can nod, quite a bit actually. Tilts, not so much. So this is what the joint looks like. So it's the, I guess, typical Blokees joint. So if you're trying to tilt it, it will be a little bit limited unless you like rotate it inside that ball joint somehow, which it doesn't really seem possible to do. Her head will pop out slightly if you push the angles, but it's nothing horrible. All the plastic is pretty soft plastic, so you wouldn't really have to worry about breaking it. So this is a hard plastic, but the rest is pretty soft. Arms raise up to the sides, like so. The range on the arms isn't too crazy, it's the very, pops off there. So it's like, I guess, typical Blokees girlie. So there's no butterfly or anything, which is something I'd really like to see them add, because you just add a butterfly joint, improve your elbow bends a bit more, and then you will have a fantastic figure. There's no... is there any bicep rotation? Let's see. I don't think there's any... is that rotating? So there's no bicep rotation, it's just the ball joint there. Otherwise, wrists move well, side to side, rotation. Not sure what's going on with the torso, so before we go on to the torso, there is a bit of hair movement with these two big strands. So they are just, I believe, on a ball joint. Yeah, so they're just on a ball joint there. So they'll be able to rotate up and down, left, right, and all that good stuff. So they don't really get in the way either. So it's that's good, and they look really nice. Torso movement, side to side, quite well. Might pop off. So kind of loose joints, but it's not horrible. It's only if you try to push the angles. There goes the arm again. So you gotta be careful where you grab. Rotation, good. Backwards and forwards, yeah, it's not too bad. Just once again, be mindful of stuff popping out. So yeah, just be careful and her stuff won't pop off. So the rest of this is soft plastic. These are soft as well. So actually I'm quite impressed with how the soft plastic is detailed. Like there's no shading or anything, but you know, the way that that looks, I think it's quite impressive. There's a little peek underneath, that's what that looks like. She does kind of have like drop down legs, so that's like normal, and you can pull them down a little bit for some extra range. There's a thigh rotation. She can split to the sides, like that much. The skirt and stuff will kind of get in the way. I suppose you can push it a little bit more. Well, not really. I guess you can rotate it like that. So she can do like high kicks and stuff if you need her to. Otherwise, kicks backwards and forwards. Like that. Single bends. So yeah, I think the knee bends, the elbows, and the shoulders could use a little bit more range, but otherwise I think everything is pretty good. The toe joint is just a little bit loose there, but it's not horrible. So that is the articulation of Da Qiao. Not too bad. What do you think? Da Qiao has 3 faces. By default we have this neutral kind of face. Print work, details and everything look very nice. I think they have improved upon their previous Mikus and stuff. Otherwise we have a mouth open kind of surprised face, or a confused face. Also looks very nice. Details, colors and everything looking very good. Third face we have eyes closed, slight smile. Not as nice as the others because, you know, there's not as much detail to be had here, but still good if this is what you need for a face. Da Qiao also has a big staff. I suppose this is a staff. It's okay. Plastic feels kind of cheap, but it still looks good, so not really any complaints or concerns there. It's more of like a very plain, hollow feeling plastic. This is kind of like a magic effect piece thing. I think it looks good. It is made of soft plastic, so that's that. The middle there is hard plastic, but I think for what it is, it does look pretty good. And there is a part where you can plug it into the stand. So I suppose you'll have something like this. She has 2 wings, which look like this. They are of a soft plastic, and you can plug them into the stand and have them kind of like floating behind her. Stand base looks like this, plenty of holes and options and stuff like that. Blokees, Honor of Kings. Da Qiao has a pack of stand parts and hands. For hands, she has default kind of open, relaxed hands. She has a pair of holdy, grabby hands. These can be used to hold her staff, although it is a little bit loose, so I guess she will need 2 hands to hold her like that. Lastly, she has a pair of these enclosed hands, not quite a fist, more of like a gesture hand. Okay, let's do some building. After looking at the instructions, it's pretty straightforward. Take these parts and slap them together. So we've got 2 of those. And then these go together. And then we put this together like that. Take one of these, plop it in there. This thing up top. And we have something like this. This thing goes up there. So you push that down like that. This goes in the top. Then you attach this thing, attach these. And then I think we're done. And there's also these 2 things which you just put like that. So the stand built up looks like this. this is kind of what she looks like. Although it'll make more sense if I just put her on the table, right? There we go, all done. Da Qiao is quite tall, about 17.5 centimeters or 7 inches. The base will add about 1 centimeter. Super keen to see what Blokees puts out next. If they just improve on a few joints and things, they'll definitely rival all the other figure brands. What do you think about Da Qiao and Blokees? I'll have some links down below for figures and other stuff. Keep your eyes out for the Little Sisters review. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time.